Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Katt Williams just did an interview speaking on Shannon Sharpe like he's irrelevant. Like Shannon Sharpe never mattered. Like Shannon Sharpe never did numbers before the Katt Williams interview. And it's kind of funny how he calling out Shannon Sharpe, knowing that Shannon is going through this lawsuit right now. And on top of all of that, the victim didn't even show up to court. They're saying that Shannon Sharpe unalived this girl and she never gonna show up to court. They're trying to make it seem like he murdered this woman, and Katt Williams is not making matters any better.
And, you know, speaking about serendipity moments, right? And speaking about, you know, you can't be afraid of your own dog in a sense. I actually love that quote.
Yeah. Because I love my dogs.
Yeah. But you had a moment on Club Shay Shay, you know, a couple months back, and that right there was a moment that kind of shot a shooting star for Shannon, right? And just that ecosystem of conversations, and you were very candid, but you were very peaceful while you're saying these things, right? A lot of kind of sound bites came out of that. That single moment to me, like I say, changed Shannon's whole conglomerate that he got going on. It brought more awareness and more attention. Maybe more
biggest
than
interview of the year.
That was one of the biggest ones, I would say.
The biggest interview in YouTube history. So those aren't the same things.
They're not the same things.
Shannon Sharpe is not a newcomer in the game. He been on Undisputed ever since 2016. He done won about 3 Super Bowl championships. He been well known before Katt Williams' comedy career even took off. But he's on this podcast speaking about Shannon Sharpe like he's some type of flunky to hide the fact that he did an interview with the modern day O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. But even with that being said, I don't think he was ready for that moment. Like, how did that, from an outsider, how did that change his life at that moment? And how did that change your life at that moment? Not your life in general, but at that moment, how did life change?
The interview had to go to somebody. If I know beforehand what I'm capable of delivering, then I also know to be judicious in who I'm picking to get that. If I know Katt, he's only comfortable if he got the drop on you when he come to get interviewed anyway, because he wants to make sure that you don't flip on him. But all Shannon was going to get was a blessing, and that was all I was there to make sure that happened.
You ain't got to drop on anybody here, do you? I was like, I need to know something. This is the blessing. This is the blessing part of those interviews, you know? It's the blessing part of that podcast.
Right. Well, I'm saying in my personal business, you can either do the dirt or you can know the dirt. I'm one of the chosen high-ranked know the dirt individuals, right? And so dirt responds as they should when the vacuum walks in.
I don't know about y'all, but it sounds to me that Katt Williams knew that Shannon Sharpe was going to get some bad energy after doing the interview with him. He knew that Shannon Sharpe had it coming. And the reason why he went up there and did the podcast was because he wanted to take all of Shannon Sharpe's energy for himself, and that's exactly what he did. But I don't think people realize that's what Katt Williams did. In order to win, somebody got to lose. That's what I'm getting from it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading it different.
But my point was that I came to deliver an interview having seen some of my competitors and peers get on that same court and do a performance that involved my name. And so once 6 or 7 of you have made this same violation, it's my job as the king to show up and chastise thee. This is my job. I'm supposed to come in and restore order because that's my position. The fact that it's ignored by the clowns because they're all in the same frat, comedically, like, that's all well and good. I don't care nothing about none of that. But the job still needs to be done. And if God lets me know it's a good time for that, that's how I'm going to write it up and deliver it. So I didn't know anything Shannon was going to say. I didn't know what questions he was going to ask. Like, like there was no conversation. Like, yeah.
What was the impetus behind that? Like, what made you say, like you said, like you basically answered the question already, but what made you say, all right, man, enough is enough. I've heard y'all say this and that and mention my name, or you know what I mean? And it's all false. I got to come up here and set the record straight. Did you go up there with that intention, or was that something that just happened naturally through the conversation?
If there is a God side and the other side, if there are moral things and things that are immoral, if there is this side or that side, it can't be left up to thought process. I'm an enforcer on this side. I'm not only on God's side, I'm active, right? And so comedically, that means that, you know how sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We traffic in words. I can get up with these words and end your legacy.
We've seen it.
I don't care how long. Right. Because if it's built on sand, it just is.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel any type of way by exposing your hand. That's how this game works. I don't mean to break your ankles, but if I cross you over, I just did, didn't I?
So basically, he got over on everybody involved. That Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Shannon Sharpe, whoever was using his name on their platform, he came to collect. And those people that was speaking on him, that I was involved with the Shannon Sharpe interviews, they all doing bad. You ain't seen them doing nothing great since. That Steve Harvey included, Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, now Shannon Sharpe. He went up there and put that shit on Shannon just to put a stop to the madness. He came and stole the whole momentum of the show. But not only did he steal the momentum, it's looking like he even stole Shannon Sharpe's soul. The first hearing in the lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe took place Wednesday in downtown Las Vegas. A woman filed the anonymous lawsuit suing the Pro Football Hall of Famer for $50 million, accusing him of sexual assault. However, no attorney showed up on her behalf for the first hearing. Clark County District Court Judge Anna Albertson expressed her disappointment in court that no legal representation was present for the plaintiff. What did Shannon do? Did he put a hit out on them people? Did Katt Williams have something to do with it? Because the way he's talking, it's like he's the puppet master pulling all of the strings.
Take it how you want to take it. Don't get mad at my little celebration.
It's a reason. I ain't even know a lot of lightning on here.
You got an active pineal gland.
That eye's powerful.
Let me tell you something, man. Like, the fallout from that interview, it almost felt like prophecy for a lot of people. Like, it was my first time hearing those things.
Yeah.
And I didn't do no Googles or wasn't really in social media or keeping up on any of that stuff. I look at it and be like, it felt like prophecy. Like, as the year went on, things that you said in that interview, headline after headline.
You mean like Diddy going to jail or TDJ stepping down? Which one?
I mean, it was all there. It was all there. And then, like, every time you see like hashtag Katt was right. Katt tried. They had the clip.
I'm only trying to tell the truth.
How many of those you get a day though? Katt was right.
I don't look at it like that. I don't own the information. I'm very firm that I'm on God's side. So consequently, it's never a problem trying to be humble. I'm always humble. Like, I know I ain't shit. I know why I'm special.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I connect to that source every day. Me and God are in a conversation about this adventure that I'm on and how this can go, and him giving me these opportunities like with this Shannon thing to speak globally and to show the fact that my words and your words are not the same. I can say some things articulately for a long period of time and still be saying something. And at the end of the day, little boy, nobody's checking for you because you're not liable to say nothing.
Right.
You're either not allowed to say nothing because of the relationships you have in business, or you're not man enough to do it, or your friends is bitch ass niggas, so you feel allegiance to, but for whatever those reasons are, neutrality is what you don't get to have. Pick a side. Right? And so when I'm talking about these Illuminati conversations, that's just to get those things out there in real conversation. I didn't invent these things, and I'm not the reason they exist. But my job as a public official is to find out what the truth is about things and reveal that to us that care about that sort of thing.
Why is it that there's not as many people like you that will come out and say, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because they'll kill you. And it's not a joke, and it's not like, no, because a life doesn't mean anything to them. It's easy for them to do. They're adept at doing a ditty, getting rid of you and not having no handprints on it. Like this is how they traffic.
Oh my God, somebody please say it ain't so. It sounds to me like Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay to use Shannon as a shield. He popped all that SHIT, and when them bullets started flying, he put Shannon in his way as a shield, because at the end of the day, Katt Williams didn't say none of that stuff on his platform. He didn't get 50 million views talking crazy about people on his platform. He used Shannon Sharpe's platform to say all of them things, and even though the views was good, the backlash came back to Shannon because he had Katt on his platform. That's like you taking somebody to traffic some drugs or something and they in your car. When you get pulled over, you gonna be the main trafficker. Even if you wasn't the one moving the shit, you definitely involved in it. So that's why Shannon Sharpe is catching the hell he catching, because he did this infamous interview with Katt Williams, and Katt Williams ain't gotta take none of the heat. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I got so much love for y'all. And for all you beautiful ladies out there, I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you